Hey, Jim Life. For some reason, I heard that in Robin Williams' voice from Good Morning Vietnam. I don't know if that was intended or not, but that's how I heard it. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. Welcome, everyone, to today's live stream, episode number 13? 14, actually, of our Solasta Crown of the Magister gameplay series. I'm Commander Jarval, and I want to thank you for coming along on our journey today. So, nothing on admin notes, other than the fact that what I mentioned in the description, I didn't have any time to prep. It's a busy time of year right now. With holiday stuff going on, so I had no time this weekend to prep. So I know a bit of what we're getting into today, but the probably last half of the stream will just be playing by ear. So we'll see what we can get up to. But on our recap, last week we began working our way through the lava field and then the the ego, and the super ego. And today we have the final fight in the super ego. This is where we're going to get access to the gem for the crown. And it's going to be a fight. There are some things you can do to make it easier, but we'll see how well that works out. And you're going to see some similarities to a fight that we've had in another game in the past. So let's go ahead and jump in here real quick, and we'll kind of take a look at where we are. Okay, so we're getting ready to go inside the manor itself. Before we do, we need to go through a couple of things. M, as he always does, gave me some good things to remember about what's going on. I'm not gonna need, I don't think. Let me look and see what proficiencies I have not with her. Okay, so I've got Draconic. So I'm not going to need the Ring of All Worlds. I'm still attuned to the Ring of Poison Resistance, and that's what I'm going to need for this fight, is for everybody to have something with the poison resistance ability on it. So let's go through here real quick. This is fine. I am going to take the robe, though, because the robe already has resistance to poison, and mentioned this. I noticed this, but it was too late to go back through and change it all. So I'm going to take the robe and put it back here on Rudi. So for that, I can get rid of his Ring of Poison resistance here. And he's got a ring. And that's gonna allow him to use... Yeah, I don't really need the cast light and cast daylight during this fight. And I prefer to keep his AC at 24 for now. So I think I'll leave him without a third attuned item right now. And then she has hers, the Staff of Metis, is a spell focus. It says in the description down there at the bottom, arcane focus. So I don't need to have the wand anymore here. I can get rid of it. And she has poison resistance. He's going to have poison resistance here in a second. Yeah. Poison resistance, poison resistance. Okay. So let's go through our attunements. So those are still fine. Whoops. We're going to remove this attunement. No, we're not. We need to remove this attunement. And then Rudy's going to remove that attunement and add the cloak. And Sharon is already attuned. So everybody should have now poison resistance attuned somehow. So yeah, I'm gonna have to swap those out. Okay. Attuned. This is going to be pretty important during this fight. I need ways to be able to move vertically during this fight. And being able to move along walls is going to be really good. He can already use his ability, the Shadow Queen, to move around. No, wrong one. His Blessing of the Raven Queen, sorry, to teleport and move around. And I'm going to use that probably in conjunction with some of the movement. But it's going to be important that that M can move around quite a bit during this fight. So let's go ahead and begin making our way through here. Okay, so there are some spectral servants. They're all non-hostile. Okay, so can't go through that door. The spectral servant's leading us through this door anyway.
Is it me, or is this place truly spotless?
Must be the spectral servants.
Everything is shiny. First time I've seen you fascinated by cleaning. Even the most mundane task can be the expression of true nobility, when done to the fullest. I shall remind you at next camp, when the dishes come up.
Indeed, those servants would come in handy.
For your highness's household.
All right, stop your silliness. There is Imperial magic active around here. The gem is close. I feel it. And I can't help feeling I am watched.
Let's tread carefully there. Famous last words.
Okay, so let's make our way through here. Okay, we do have a crate we can search. Going to have some more rations, which is always good for us. Okay, the Spectral Service wants us to go this way. Let's head up here first. Okay, and there's a new quest that started. You see the two spectral servants here. They want to leave. But they're locked in prison here, so... Okay, I'm going to let them out. That's going to complete Escape from the Manor. It doesn't get you anything. Not entirely sure if that was
Please come
something
with
planned
me.
for the future or something like that, but either way,
Feel like
if
someone's
it angers
watching us.
somebody later on, it's going to be a fight anyway, so. Okay, and here is our chance for a long rest. Okay, now here we have a chest, and remember they told us that stealing would be bad. So we have an opportunity here to either steal or not steal. We are going to go ahead and steal. And this is going to make them all angry. So what did we pick up? Okay, so we picked up a strange oil and a life stone.
Arcana Vivo Oculus.
Okay, so an oil of sharpness. Now, life stone's a crafting ingredient. Yep. Okay, so we're going to take a long rest here. Just to make sure we are 100% topped up. Because we are going to need it going into this.
A spectacular place, isn't it?
Okay, so a well-ordered room. You can interact with this to help clean up the room. Okay, and again, you complete it, but that's it. There's no other rewards or anything else for it.
But now please follow me. One mustn't keep the master waiting.
Okay, so we are definitely going to drop a save here. And let's get it.
Ah, my little thieving visitors.
Clear skies to you, Master.
Clear skies. An ironic greeting, considering my plight.
Your plight?
That I haven't taken to the skies in a long time. It must have been 1,000 years. I am... how weird. I can't recall my name. Call me Master.
Master of Conjuration?
Yes, yes, yes! The Master of Conjuration! Exactly!
Greetings, old friend.
Why'd you call him that?
The crown told me to.
Ah, the crown. Thank you for coming to my rescue. My mind was shattered since the cataclysm. The vanishing of Manor left me broken.
Manor was gone?
Of course, after the closing of the rift. That's why I and my siblings were killed or crippled. Casenux and us, the Masters, along with these deities, we poured everything we had to close and seal that rift.
So the cataclysm is your fault?
It was the price to pay to stop the threat. The Sorakath were, and still are, a menace to Solasta.
And so you took a gamble?
We were born to rule, not to grovel. And we had sworn to protect our people.
You mean your slaves?
Fool! Imperial rule brought order where there was only chaos!
But your empire was destroyed. Who knows how many elves were killed?
Ah, because you believe that Manacalon was an elven empire. Enough about the past. Now I get that you want my gem. But even with this crown, you're not my Magister. So if you want it, you'll have to pry it from my dead claws.
And I couldn't get it in time. So, this fight is very similar to what we saw in Baldur's Gate 3 in the fight with Raphael. We have 4 pillars that are obviously providing protection for Zhoron here. Okay, and we need to interact with each of these pillars to be able to remove that protection here and progress to the next section of the fight. Now, we're going to... I don't think I'm going to be able to hit him there. But what we want to do is kind of separate our party members as much as we can. Which one is going next? That one. So we're going to move over here. Since I don't think I'm going to be able to hit this one, well, let's move up next to it. And then this one over here is going to go, but M is going to have a movement chance first. So yeah, I think we're going to move out this way because Sharon and M are going to be my main ones interacting with the platforms. Yeah. So I don't have the ability to hit the Spectral Servant there, which is fine. I'm going to ready a melee attack here. Actually, I'm going to cast Malediction first. And then we're going to ready a melee attack. Hopefully he comes in. Did. Okay, so now M, we are definitely going to use Step of the Wind here. Okay, we're gonna interact with that statue. Now we're gonna move here. Interact with this statue on our next turn. And we will ready up a melee attack as well. Expected to go after Sharon. Okay, so for me, I'm just going to go after the Spectral Servant here. And thinking about what I want to do here. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring out Spirit Guardians. Okay, so I made a mistake with M there. Yeah, I did. Get the attack of opportunity. Didn't have a choice. Yeah, I made a mistake with M there last turn. And we'll see what Zhoron gets off here. So flank. Gets rid of the disadvantage. Okay. And what you saw was a lightning attack. For every turn that these statues are active, in between rounds we're going to get a lightning strike. Okay. So you're going to get 2 lightning strikes there because of there still being 2 statues active. So let's see if we can remove one of these Spectral Servants. I'm gonna pass. 12 hit points left. Perfect. Okay, and we will renew the target here. And now M is going to have to actually he doesn't. He can use Step of the Wind here to disengage and dash. Okay. Hey Max, welcome. Good to see you again. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Okay, so it's trying to move away, so I'll take the attack of opportunity. So we're going to bring out Addiction is, oh yeah, no. I forgot because I have to concentrate on that. Okay, that's alright. That should get us to being affected by Spirit Guardians. Not gonna flourish yet. Not gonna smite yet. I'm saving those. Okay, so Sharon, I don't want to move. to see if there's a place I can move her that isn't going to provoke an attack of opportunity. Doesn't look like it. 36 hit points is a lot, especially when I have disadvantage. Oh, they both hit. Did with 14. Cast spell, or cast shield. Come on, Rudi. I needed the kill there. Okay, so we're not going to have a whole lot of choice here but to change. So who has... There's 21 hit points. I'm not going to be able to remove all of that. But I can possibly remove the 12. Okay. Okay, now M is going to move over here. Yeah, Max, it's got similarities. It's based on D&D tabletop rules, just like Baldur's Gate is. Obviously differences as well, but yeah, it's meant to be similar as a role-playing game. And I'm going to change here. Oh, and I missed. Oh no, I hit. Okay, I'm not getting this last statue right now. I want to take out the spectral servants here. Okay, so that one got killed by spirit guardians. Hopefully I can get a kill here. Nope. And we're gonna move here. Sharon.
Solasta, Evo, Mummies!
Okay. So that's gonna get the last one. Alright. So now we're good. I don't know if I can target him. Don't know if it'll do any good anyway, even if I did. now we're going to remove this last statue.
Are you all right?
Okay, and now we have the real fight. Now everything resets here. And you're kind of spread out, and this is exactly what I wanted it to be. So M is going to move back here into this corner. But first, he's going to drop darkness. Gonna drop it right on top of Zhoron. And then he's gonna move back here. He's not gonna be able to do anything for now. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna move right up here to this corner. Okay, and I'm gonna start trying to lay some damage on the dragon. Okay. Save that bardic inspiration. Legendary actions. Okay, Rudy's gonna move up here. Retarget. Okay. Gonna get legendary actions. Okay, and now we're gonna move Sharon all the way back. But first,
Solasta, Manor. Solasta, evil.
and both of them missed. Why is he not? I don't get that. Something's wrong with the darkness, because I shouldn't be able to shoot into this. Yeah, something's wrong here. These are just arrows +1. Yeah, something must be wrong with darkness. It must be a bug or something in one of the latest updates to the Unfinished Business mod. That's gonna be bad. Okay. think it's better if
Arcana Avio Fury.
I give him back some. What legendary action he has left? Okay, so he missed. So we're definitely going to Divine Smite.
Viribe.
And he's out of legendary actions for this round. Missed. Now he's got disadvantage. There he doesn't. Weird. Okay. Let's thinking here. Let's move darkness here. Yeah, now I can't move. Now I can't shoot into it. Okay. Okay, so now it's working right. Let's ready a ranged attack in case he moves out of there. Rudi is just failing all of his dex saves. That's...
Arcana Avio Fury.
Okay, so this will be his last legendary action. Jeez, he's got to get up. I don't know if I can hit from there or not. Looks like I can. Okay. Alright. So this could be bad here. We'll see what happens. Went after my bard. That's a miss. Okay, that's outstanding. Okay. So we're gonna move darkness again. I can't move the darkness. Am I not close enough to move it or something? Weird. Move you back into the corner. There's a reason for this movement. So, in this spacing, he has a breath attack, and it's like 16d6 poison damage. So even with resistance, it can cause over 100 damage. And it's really, really bad. But the only time he will use it is if he can get at least 3 characters with it at the same time. So normally if you position yourselves at the far ends over here, and then you position yourselves here and like over here, it will keep him from using it because he can't maneuver himself anywhere to hit 3 people at the same time. And that's what I'm doing, is keeping these 2 out of reach and keeping these 2 far enough away that even if he's here, his breath attack, the cone isn't far enough to reach all the way across the map. Let's see what the legendary action is here. Yeah, Rudi just can't pass that thing to save his life. That's outstanding. Definitely gonna smite. Definitely gonna throw a level 3 on this. And with 31 hit points.
Are you alright?
Nice. Well done, everybody.
A gem, right?
And we got a level up out of it, too. Just got some arrows. Yeah, we got him, Max. Our bard came through in the clutch. As bards always do.
What?
Doesn't make any sense.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, so it puts you back outside here, and that completes the Path to Glory quest. Now, we've looted everything out here in the lava fields, with the exception of this. We're going to come back and do this. This is part of a quest board quest. Even if we did it right now, we would still have to come back here to interact with this. So it doesn't really matter that we do it now. We're going to have to come back no matter what. So let's go back through here. So I don't need the Ring of Poison Resistance anymore, so we'll put the Ring of All Words back on. I guess I could add in the Ring of Necrotic Resistance. Because there's nothing else that can really be used here. No, it won't. I'll put the belt, I'll reattune the Belt of Hill Giant Strength. Yep. Yeah, I'll reattune the Belt of Hill Giant Strength here. So for myself, the Ring of Protection, or for the Bard, or the Paladin, the Ring of Protection's good. Again, I don't know why this is incorrectly calculating the armor effect. These are all fine. Yeah, because I'm better off with those. And yeah, still better off with these. These will go to M. Okay, now we're not going to level up here. I'm taking a chance in doing this. I want to get on the road and hope that I can rest uninterrupted this first time. Like I say, I'm taking a chance here. But I don't want to spend any more camp supplies. I've got 38 units. The nearest major gate is down here at the Dark Castle, which is where I'm going to go. And that's going to take me 5 days to get there. So I'm hoping that I can make it through my first long rest uninterrupted. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to be careful because I don't have all my hit points back. So this shouldn't be that bad of a fight, though. We'll cast darkness on ourselves. And I'm gonna move out here to take some of this damage. Here, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. We will. Which Tiger Drake is coming in first? This one. We'll ready. No, we won't. Oh, yes, we will because it's not ready. So we'll ready an attack there, and now. See if we can remove a bunch of hit points here. So now maybe if it comes in and it comes over here and we have a readied up attack, it'll die. Where's it going? There we go.
A victory fit for a song.
Okay, so Phase Spider's going to phase. Went after my bard, that's fine.
Ooh.
I say, not too terribly worried about this fight, but
Good.
that's going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
That
Get me a
I
kill.
like.
Target the Drake.
Arcana Able. Malvis. Ha, not bad, eh?
Okay. We're going to move Sharon over here. And cast Guided Survival.
Solasta Devo. Veribe.
Oh, I can move up there. I didn't think about that before I changed weapons. Oh, he's using my offhand attack. Okay, I should have used Flurry of Blows there. Oh no, I can use my offhand. Nice.
Hey,
All right.
that was mine.
Okay, so let's loot. Continue our long rest. Nothing else to be looted? No. And now we can level up. Of course, this is going to be a problem. Just because of all the recoveries here, moving all of this stuff down. I'm not going to be able to get all of my level ups done here. This is a function of the fact that we have respec available here. To us, taking up an extra spot. These would all be moved up one and we'd be able to see everything, but let's level up our monk while we can. So he's going to continue to be a pure monk. Okay, so he's got improved shadow step. You can use a bonus action to spend 1 key point to remove the requirement that you must start and end in dim light. And I can make an unarmed strike after the teleportation, which is really nice. So shadow step is now going to be able to be more of an offensive thing for us as well. And Sharon is now going to be Warlock for the entire rest of the time. We should learn an Eldritch Invocation here. We do. We're now at 4th level spell slots too. Okay, so... yeah, I don't think we want to unlearn anything. And let me look and see what I normally would take here. So Trickster's Escape is always really good. To be able to cast Freedom of Movement. So if somebody's paralyzed, you can snap them out of it. So that's always a good thing to have. So I think I am going to stick with that. And then my spell slots. Counterspell, Haste, Hunger, Fedar, those are all good. Let me just make sure. Nothing else in here. Hey, Jacob, welcome, and happy holidays to you as well. Thank you for being here. Okay, so nothing we want to unlearn. So, at level 4, we have access to some really, really good ones. Banishment is always good. If it's an extra planar entity, then we can permanently banish it. That could be very useful in a fight we're going to have coming up, where we're going to be fighting elementals. Elementals are extra planar entities, and I could banish them permanently. But it is only useful against those particular things. Blight, however, and if you hold Alt here, you can see it's 8d8 necrotic damage. It's got a 6 block range, and it's a Constitution saving throw, but it is a lot of damage that's thrown up. So Blight is always a good one to have. So Dreadful Omens, always really good. It's kind of like an upgraded version of Fear, in that they take psychic damage. That psychic damage is 4d8, and they move away from you as much as possible. So it's always a good thing, and it happens in a 6 block target area. Phantasmal Killer is always great. Again, this is a Wisdom saving throw. It's 4d10 for each turn that they're affected by it. So we have some really good spells available to us here. I know what I want to take. I want to take Blight, but I'm also not entirely sure. I don't want to focus on something else that is more CC based here, like Dreadful Omen. Jacob, they have horns because they are a feral tiefling. They have horns and a tail because of their ancestry. So I think I am actually going to go with Dreadful Omen. I haven't used it before in one of my playthroughs, so I'll take a look at it. And Yeah, I can't complete their level ups. So I'm gonna have to. Until next turn. Or until next long rest here. Hopefully I get a regular long rest here that's uninterrupted. I can level them up. Okay, there we go. So now for my bard. I'm Paladin 2, and I think I want to keep leveling up. Yeah, right. Because my Paladin is going to get me channel divinities and that sort of stuff, which are nice, and my oath, but my bard is now going to, one, get my bardic inspiration die is going to be D8, but also I get font of inspiration. So I'm going to get my bardic inspirations back on a short rest, which is huge for my bard. Okay, so 2 more class spells here. Is this a... It's a wisdom saving throw. I would really like something that I don't have access to. Oh. Let me look here. Oh, and hey, Ostomer, welcome. Sorry, I'm kind of concentrating on my level up here. Not entirely sure how I want to go with this. But thank you for being here. And no, Jacob, that wasn't a stupid question. There are no such thing as stupid questions. So... because my list of class spells here isn't all that great. I mean, heat metal's always good, but we have disadvantage because of darkness most of the time. So I'm not too worried about it. Shatter is always good for 3d8 damage in an AoE. But none of my level 3 spells here really are much that I want to think about. I mean, fear, I guess, maybe. Hypnotic pattern affects allies as well as enemies. But I guess I can take fear. Because bestow curse is really only situationally useful. So you can bestow curses on saving throws, which could help again, help one of your wisdom-based debilitating spells like Hideous Laughter or something land. So I think I'll probably just end up getting rid of both of them later, but I'll take both of those. And now for my paladin. My paladin is fighter level 1. We need to get fighter 2 because that gets us action surge. So that's definitely what we want. It's going to get us second wind to add 1d10 to an ability check. Okay, but action surge is really what we wanted out of that. I need to attune next time. Okay, let me go through my attunements again. Okay. So here, yeah, I'm gonna remove the Ring of Poison resistance. And I'm gonna reattune the Belt of Hill Giant Strength. And the Gauntlets of Overpower. This isn't going to do much, but again, bring up my carry weight. Nothing there. And I could remove the Ring of Poison resistance and and put the Headband of Intellect back on. Okay. So we made it here. All we're doing is traveling down to the major gate. Okay, so head here to the entrance. And we're going to make our way over here. Head down. And no enemies respawn in the game, so... And now all we need to do is kind of use the fast travel points to work our way through here until we get to the major gate. Okay, and then up here to the major gate. Okay, and we're going to travel back to Caer Cyflen. And there we go. So we're going to do a few things while we're back here. We're going to go to the quest board. We're going to see what's there, because there's going to be at least 2. If I remember right. Possibly 3. But we'll head back to the quest board and see what side quests we have still left to us that we're going to want to do. We're going to head to the inn because we need to talk to Arwen again. Okay. So let's go to Joel over here, because I believe we picked up something that only the Circle of Danatar wants. I think we picked up an encrypted spellbook.
Deputies, do you have anything for the circle?
We might.
Yeah. The encrypted spellbooks are only the Circle of Danatar. Danantar, sorry.
Stay in the light, deputies.
Now we are a brotherhood with them.
Deputies, do you have anything for the circle?
We do require your services.
Okay, I don't think there's much that we're going to want here. But there is, I do want to look for a particular scroll. It's not that high a level. Don't see it. Yeah, and it's not level 3. I think it's level 2. Not hardly any level 2 spells. Okay. So the rest of these are different arrows that we could pick up. I don't think there's anything else that we're gonna want from them. Yeah, I don't have enough gold for any of that anyway. Okay. So, nothing else that we want here. Let's go head back to Market Street. Let's go sell off everything that we have. Okay. Don't need the longsword +1 anymore. And that's 300 gold pieces. We'll keep the Doomblade Rapier even though I don't need it. Chainmail. So the chain shirt +2, I don't need either. And that is a lot. Don't need the holy symbol. I think I've got 2 of these. I do. That was also very expensive. Okay. Just working our way through these. Don't need that shield +1. That was also expensive. And I'll keep the primed heavy crossbow. Okay, so we're already wearing... We don't need regular plate. We'll keep the mace +1. Just have a bludgeoning weapon. And we'll get rid of the heavy crossbow here, because we're probably going to enchant a heavy crossbow here in a second. And then I'll replace the crossbow +2 with whatever I've enchanted. We're not going to be using the gauntlets +1. And last one. Prime dagger we'll keep. Don't need the shield +1, or the dagger +1, or the wand. We've already got this learned. Okay. And we're going to buy some camp supplies. And that's 3 more days. Okay. Let's go put our crafting ingredients away. And then we will look and see. Wrong one. So the Elven Thin Blade we don't need to keep. The Doomblade Rapier we don't need to keep. Okay, I have a longbow, so I don't need any of the bolts. Okay. So, ingredients. Okay. Your bolts. I think Brightwall we're going to put away. Okay, do we have 2 quarterstaff +2s? Looks like we do, so we need to go sell that. Who doesn't have one of these? Everybody does. So we've got an extra one of those. We've got an extra ring of poison resistance, so I'll sell that too. So need to sell the quarter, so Rudi needs to, or M needs to go sell again. Prime dagger goes away. She doesn't need the arrows. Ingredients. Okay. All right, so let's see what we've got. Okay, so yeah, what we'll do, we'll close this. I'm gonna reorder here. Close this. Let's go have him sell off a couple of things. Sell off that quarterstaff +2. Good gold there. And one of the rings of poison resistance. We're gonna go read a couple of crafting recipes. And we got a crafting recipe here to read. Okay. All right. So let's look at the quest board. I know we've got 2 here. Okay, so we do have 3. Okay, I figured we would have the Temple of the Lost God. So, Hickory Corner Wood, and we're going to do all 3 of these today, I believe. So, Hickory Corner Wood will start. This is going to open up a new area for us. Wartime Treasure is back at the Lava Forest. This is going to have a big encounter with fire creatures. Some, I think 3 fire elementals, and a whole bunch of the little fire jesters, I think. And then Temple of the Lost Gods is a quest with Arwen. Okay, so now if we look, Arwen wants to talk to us.
Hello again. I hear you're the terror of the Badlands.
We're getting by. Did you hear about a lost god?
Sure, if you're ready to die.
We're not green anymore, Merton.
Fine, but the lost god? That is the stuff of legend. I've met a lot of people who wanted to find that temple. At first, I tried to help. No one ever came back. So I decided to stop talking about it. I felt, well...
Responsible for their deaths?
Responsible? No, they paid for their folly. I just got tired of repeating the same warning over and over.
Are we bothering you?
You're always bothering me.
Let's go.
Oh, don't be so sensitive. All right. The temple is real. I've seen it.
You have?
It was about 15 years ago. But yes, I did.
And you didn't raid it?
Well, 10 of us found the place. When I was the only one left, I came home.
The other 9 died?
Slaughtered. All of them. Still interested?
You think we're not strong enough?
I don't know. You're the mighty Sorak killers, after all. Maybe with me, you'd have a chance.
You'd come with us?
I wouldn't let anyone raid that temple without me. You'd never find it for a start.
Are you after the treasure?
Who says there's a treasure? There's a monster. I know that.
What is it?
That? I don't know. I just want to be there first. I want that on my tombstone.
Fair enough.
It's a long trip. If you're crazy enough to go, give me some time to pack my gear.
Sure.
Okay. So, he needs to pack his gear.
Hello, adventurers. What can I offer you?
Okay, so I could take a room here. Doesn't cost all
We'd
that
like to stay
much.
for the night.
I could go over to my place and rest, but... And now the new objectives popped up here to talk to Arwen.
We're ready to take on that quest, Arwen.
Good for you.
Did you change your mind?
No, I'm ready. Let's go.
Hey, we're supposed to go together, remember?
Yeah, about that. I have to go to Coprin first.
Unfinished business, maybe?
You know exactly what business.
So how about the quest?
Your map has a location called Caer Ellis.
It's just an old Manor name.
Maybe, but there's a ruin. You'll see it. It's Termarian. I'll be waiting for you.
What if we don't come?
Then damn the lot of you.
What if we get there before you do?
As if you could. See you there.
He's crazy. And we're going with him.
Okay, now that's going to open up something else on our map. Let's go... Yeah, I know.
Clear skies, adventurers. Anything new for the Arcanian?
Possibly.
See what we have here. All of these are also the antiquarians. I don't think so.
Stay in the light.
Let me go look and see what he has for recipes.
Clear skies, adventurers. Anything new for the Arcanian?
We do require your services.
Okay, so there's Whiteburn. Not entirely sure I have what I need for it. Stormbow's a longbow. There's the Medusa bow. Those are spells. Spells. Okay, let's see what we have for spells here. So that's Wither and Bloom. Because White Burn, I think, needs another Crystal of Winter. Why can't I? Oh, I need Living Legend. Okay, so I need to up the Brotherhood. Get the Morningstar of Power, the Rapier of Harmony, Warhammer. That's light crossbow. Yeah. So I don't think I need it anyway. Because, yeah, I'm almost positive that Whiteburn... Let me look. Let me just go look. To craft it... No, I need a Blood Ruby and the Blood of Solasta. So he does sell Blood Rubies. Doesn't sell the Blood of Solasta. We're going to be picking up one of these here in a little bit. Okay, let's go see if I have a Blood of Solasta in here or not. Don't know if I do. I do. Okay, so I can craft that. So we're going to take... Let me see if I have a Blood Ruby in here. I do. I'm gonna split this. Bring one back. There's the primed heavy crossbow. And the Blood of Solasta. Let me look and just make sure of what else I can craft with it. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what the other things are. Yeah, the Soul Drinker Dagger would be the only other thing, and I'm not going to use that. So the Whiteburn Heavy Crossbow, I'll use. So we'll get that crafting. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time. I'm not going to waste much more time. It's not very engaging gameplay watching me walk around, figure out what I want to craft. I'll take care of that a little bit later. Let's go up here and see if there are any magical items that I want to pick up. From the antiquarians. They have quite a bit of gold now.
Clear skies, my friends. You have some treasure in your backpacks?
I do, but
We do
not for
require
you.
your services.
See what we have here. So, belt of fire, giant strength would be nice. We would need to up him to living legend. We could do that. So what would we give up? Staff of yeah, we give up their headband events, like not too worried about that. So I could take the chitinous boon. That would give me an additional warlock spell slot. This would also be really nice for her. Dimension door, not too worried about any of that. True sight. Belt of Dwarven Kind is just always cool. I do like the Horn of Blasting for my bard. But yeah, I could get rid of the Belt of Hill Giant Strength. And put the Horn of Blasting on my bard. Because that does AoE damage. It also acts as my instrument. But the one thing I do want to check is I want to get Rings of Fire Resistance. I think I've got one. Yes, I've got one. So let's pick up three more. That's a lot of gold. Oh, I can only pick up one at a time. And let's pick up the Horn of Blasting. I'll take that. Okay, now do we have any... I think it's level 2. Okay. Well, I'm looking for spike growth. Is what I was looking for. The ranger spell or a druid spell. It would make this fight significantly easier coming up, and I don't have it anywhere. On a scroll. So, okay, so let's go back here and move one of these off. here, and I'm going to take hers because it's not attuned and move it to my paladin. And take the Horn of Blasting and move it here. So we're going to redo our attunements. This is going to replace my instrument. And yeah, we will swap out the ring here for fire resistance here in a little bit. So we'll redo that attunement as well. Okay. So we are going to go out and do these side quests. We're not going to go deal with the council yet. So... and the first one we're going to do is just right around the corner. And that's Hickory Corner Wood. Right here. Didn't take us hardly any time at all to get there. And I'm going to set up crafting. We're going to do some attunements. We need to remove that. We're going to add in the Horn of Blasting. Here we're going to remove poison resistance and go with fire resistance. We're going to check our inventory here, and we're going to get Sharon crafting. Oh, I didn't buy the recipe. Stupid. I didn't buy the recipe from the guy in the tavern. Okay, so everybody going into cautious mode here. I need to keep on pause here. Okay, so there's the Minotaur. Okay, and there's somebody else that we want to worry about here. So let's see if we can sneak him around this side. There he is. We're gonna wait for him to come back. Put on a heavy-duty arrow here. Okay. Can't see him. Now I can. He's surprised.
No!
Okay. So... we're going to step of the wind and we're just going to move all the way back here. Into the back. The Minotaurs are going to want to dash. Everybody else is in hiding. Okay, so we only hit with one. Eyes. Oh, they can actually shoot all the way down there. Okay. So for me, time to step out here. We're going to focus the Shock Arcanist. There's the Horn of Blasting being used as my instrument. We'll drop the Spy. And I have 3 Eldritch Blasts now. The Spies like to take the high ground, which means I can drop them for fall damage.
I really thought I... Never mind.
Okay. And here, I'm gonna ready a melee attack. So, Sharon, I don't know what she can and cannot hit here. Can't. Okay. Okay, so if she moves there, she can hit. I think I can probably kill the Shock Arcanist here. That's outstanding. Dashing, and there's only one way for them to go. So when the Minotaur plugs up that hole, there's no other way for them to get back here. You see there's no approaches around the sides or across the top of these. So once the Minotaur plugs up this hole, the other one's going to stay back there. Need to just equip some regular arrows. Oh, I can hit the Spy all the way back there. Okay. I love longbows.
Again!
only 6 hit points. I'm not gonna action surge. We'll get 1 kill here. Let's not. Let's see. Can I move up anywhere? To get more attacks. There we go.
What went wrong there?
So let's see if we can get a kill there. See if we can get a kill there. Okay, so we killed the spy. We must have missed the Minotaur. Yeah, critical miss. Okay. Reckless. He's still stuck in place. Where'd the other spy go? Oh, he's back. He's still back there. Okay, so let's see if we can... Can we hit this spy back here? No. Not gonna be able to hit him at all. Well, let's get our first one and clear this one out.
One less enemy.
Get our second attack and just cause some damage here. Pretty sure he's gonna have to dash to get in here. 2, that's not gonna work. And he moved up top, which could be a problem for him. I'm not close enough to reach him though. Yeah, target's out of range. So let's see if I can move up. Now I can get him. So we'll target him. Let's get 2 here, plus the fall damage will probably kill him. We'll knock the Minotaur back. Yeah. And now we will move back here. Rudi will ready a melee attack. Sharon. Be able to get off all 3 Elder's Blast. We don't need to quicken.
Solasta,
It's gonna hurt. 46 hit points.
Again! Harder!
And he's dead. Warlock's Elder's Blast. That was 46 hit points. I mean, look at all the damage. Just got added up. 10, 158. So that's 9. No, that's 13, 14 plus 10 is 24. Plus 5, 5, 7. 24, 34, 41. Plus 3 and 5 is 49. Yeah. It's a thing. Warlocks are a thing. Sharon to go loot this. Okay, Scholar Crusader's mantle. Okay, we'll get M.
There's a trap.
Okay, and we'll save here. Been a while since we saved anyway.
Easy.
It was. We've got to unlock this. Perfect. That gets us a Cloud Diamond and the Imperial Aquila. This is the thing that is the quest item. And I think that's it. It's in here. Yes, it is. Let's head back. Okay, and we're going to head back to Caer Cyflen. And the exclamation point just means that we have a place to turn in Hickory Corner Wood here. And we'll go do that. Because I would like to get something else crafting here too. But I don't think I have one of the ingredients. So we're going to go back to Adlon here. And pick up the recipe for the White Burn Heavy Crossbow. So we can get that crafting.
Clear skies, adventurers. Anything new for the Arcanian?
We do require your services.
And I want the storm bow as well. Okay, now does he have a primed longbow? He does. Okay. So let's read those crafting manuals. I just picked up the Cloud Diamond. So I'm going to craft the Storm Bow. And we have the Blood Ruby and the Blood of Solasta and the Primed Heavy Crossbow already. So we're going to get that crafting. So this... And that was on Rudi, the Cloud Diamond, or on M. Okay. Let's go over here. Sell off a couple last things, and then we can head out to our next one. on the way, we will start crafting. Okay, so we're going to sell that. That. That's it. I don't think we picked up anything on Rudi. No, we did not. Sharon, we picked up a couple of things I know. M did not. We're going to go turn that quest in here in a second. Okay, so we'll get rid of the light crossbow and the short sword. We're going to craft with that. Okay. So let's get our crafting going. So we want to craft... Oh, we can craft the longbow of sharpshooting. Don't care. So we're going to get her working on crafting DC 22 and 18. So she's going to get working on the white burn. Okay, and then Rudi is going to be working on the storm bow. Okay, and let's go turn in hickory wood. Okay. All right. So now we're going to head over... No. We're going to head up here. We need to go to the gate officer because we're going to head back to the lava fields. And that's at the Dark Castle. Do I have enough? Let's, before we do that, let's make absolutely sure that we have enough supplies. Not going to mess around with supplies on this. I think I had something like 30 something when I left. Okay, so that's another 5 days. Okay, and now we're going to head out to Wartime Treasures, and this is really just a big fight. Once we get there. But when I'm there, or while I'm en route, I'm probably going to have a couple, or at least one encounter, but maybe two. And during that time, I will also reattune. add in a couple of things. Because I'm going to want to add in the Ring of Fire resistance here. And I will take off the Ring of Abjuration to attune to it temporarily. And he's already attuned to his Ring of Fire resistance. And Sharon is going to have to put hers back on. Oh no, I took it off of her and gave it to my bard. Yeah, that's right. Make sure that's what I did and it's not sitting around somewhere else. Because I was stupid. Okay, yeah, that's what I did. So yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll use our fast travels to get us out of here. Okay, last one. This should put us outside. Once we're out here, we can fast travel back to the beginning, and we'll be back at the world map. Okay, guess we can get to the keep entrance. Then we just need to get down here. Okay, and from here, we're going to make our way back to the lava forest. And you can see there's a Wartime treasure active quest here. So yeah, 20 units out and 20 units back. So we're going to remove the attunement here. And attune the Ring of Fire resistance. And he's already got that on. Okay, so I got 4 back. So she's halfway done with the Whiteburn Heavy Crossbow. Okay, so here we go. Rimmer hazes, they kind of suck. Okay, so a couple things about them. These are just the offspring. So they burrow, which means they can come up right next to you, and they can knock you off your feet when they come up next to you. Second thing is that they're covered in spikes, so when you hit them with a melee attack, you're going to take damage in return. So, kinda sucks having that. So, I'm going to throw out Spirit Guardians to give me a definite source of damage that's not a melee attack. Okay, so when they move into this area, they're going to start taking damage. So there's not a whole lot that Rudy's going to be able to do here until they get within melee range, and once that happens, it's going to start to hurt. I want him to have his shield up, so I'm still going to, which is the first, this is the first Remor Haze to attack. Already a melee attack there. There's the burrow.
Good.
Okay, and you see Rudi took damage. Okay, so he sustained fire damage. So actually I take that back, it's not spikes, it's fire damage that they take. Defend against that one. Sharon's going to get up off the ground. And this is going to trigger an attack of opportunity. But I need to get her off the ground. Okay, and every hit he makes, he's going to take fire damage. So I would prefer not to have any hits against him. Okay. So he did move up there. I wasn't entirely sure if he could or not. That actually worked out pretty well. So where am I at here? I've got one next to, I got two next to me. So again, we're fire resistant. So let's go ahead and get an attack here. We'll do a slashing flourish. And we will smite here. Okay, Rudi again has has fire resistance.
I train.
Come on. Perfect. Alright, there we go. So we'll action surge here. We'll work on this one.
Not bad, eh?
And again, because I'm resisting that fire damage, not doing a whole lot to me. Okay, and now we're going to finish moving Sharon the rest of the way up. Big damage there. Let's shadow step. Okay, that's all in bright light, so if I'm going to shadow step, I have to improve shadow step it. Why can't I get to any of those? Weird. And why is that going to trigger an attack of opportunity?
Hold firm. You've endured worse.
Weird. Can't shadow step up there. Can up here, but I prefer not somewhere. No, yeah, I don't think he can reach up here. This is just a single target or a single cell. I don't think I'm going to be able to attack into that. Oh, I can. Something's wrong with that. That shouldn't be allowed. Let's.
You'll die like the rest.
Okay, so it's paralyzed. See if we can paralyze this one. It failed, so again, paralyzed. Nice. I like it. They're both paralyzed. One of them still failed his saving throw, the other one didn't. I wish it was the opposite, because paralyzed, you get critical hits.
Stop that!
Even hit.
I'll get you yet.
Complete miss. Alright, Sharon, let's play cleanup. Quicken this.
Solasta evil. Too slow.
Must have missed.
Solasta evil.
Okay,
Another
nice.
victory.
don't need to spend one of those. Let's just get a regular arrow. Can I shoot into this? Can. I probably shouldn't be able to. Okay. And primordial lava stones. Alright, so the storm bow is ready. And Rudy's got it. So the storm bow is regular +1 longbow. +1, or it's 1d8 +1, but it does 1d10 lightning damage. In addition, so move that over here. We've got just a regular longbow on Rudi. This will significantly up his ranged damage when he's not able to close with somebody. And Sharon finished crafting the heavy crossbow, so we'll look at that as well. We'll move that to Rudi. So he's got a +2 light crossbow right now, which is 1d8 +2. This is going to be 1d10 +2. This is a +2 weapon, and it also does 1d6 acid damage. Okay, so we got a couple of ranged upgrades there. And you can see why I put on the Rings of Fire Resistance. The Rimmer Hazes are just the first thing that we're going to be encountering, that we have fire damage to deal with. And the next one's going to be right here. Okay, so if you remember, we had this area here that we need to interact with. So let's go to the lava river. And we're going to be making our way east, which I believe is, yeah, through here. Okay, so I'm going to move everybody that's interesting. I wonder. wonder if I can do this. I've never tried this. Okay, so Rudi is there. Let's see.
Damn it!
Okay, that worked out well.
Solasta, evil, another one bites the dust.
Okay. So that eliminated some enemies going after him. So it should just be these two fire jesters. Let's see if I can eliminate... this one? Yes. I've never had this fight from up here before, and this might be a great way to do this. So hopefully we can get a kill here.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Okay, so now we're down to one fire jester that moves before M does. And now Rudi with the white burn. I'm using the +1 bolts.
Another
That's
victory.
outstanding. Okay, so they're plugging up the entrance here, but I think I can either Shadow Step or Blessing of the Raven Queen past them.
Well done.
I should have used Malediction there.
Araike, Encho, Minure.
Okay. So now let's see if I can get M back. So if can I use, no, I cannot. So I think I probably need to dash with my primary action. Okay. So let's move here. Let's use a power. Improve Shadow Step. Okay. Then I can dash. I can't dash. It won't let me move off of this point this turn. Okay, well let's, if we're gonna be here, what arrows are you using? It's the regular ones, okay.
Good.
Okay, so that Jester's dead. I'd have to move down there to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's let them move, because the fire elementals can fly. So they're all going to be coming after Rudi, or after M.
You've seen worse.
You're still in the fight, my friend.
Didn't need that. Okay. So let's start working on the fire elementals. Because I think this was the one that she's got malediction on. She cast she has not cast malediction yet. Okay.
Solasta, Encho, Manor. Solasta, Evo.
That's the way. You have them now.
Okay. All right.
I trained hard for this.
Okay, and now M is going to blessing of the Raven Queen to get out of here. Those are all firebolt cantrips. Yeah. He's still coming after Rudi. Oh no, he's going after Sharon. Okay. Great. All right. Well, okay. Interesting. I need to get rid of these fire elementals. So I need something that's not going to have disadvantage. They're going to be immune to burning hands. So I can try Shocking Grasp. Might as well twin it.
Solasta, take that.
I like that. Yeah. I do like that. That was some really good rolls. Okay, I should now piece up one. This will move him back.
Again!
Yep.
Harder!
Okay, and now that he's down here, I want to move Rudi right up next to him. Retarget. Okay, now if he tries to move, he's going to get an attack of opportunity as well. We'll action surge this. That's a good idea. See if we can get a kill. No, 22 hit points. So he's got 8 though. M should be able to kill him.
You didn't get me.
Perfect. Actually, just get a hit on something. And then we're gonna move all the way back here. I don't want him getting hurt or getting hit anymore. And now they're left with just the firebolt cantrips. Okay, so yeah, that's working out.
Solasta, Evo. Well struck. That one didn't even fight back.
Nice. Alright. Yeah, I'm liking this.
A modest
Big
success.
damage from that crossbow when he's got malediction too, because it doubles up. Okay, so we need to get. Oh!
Thanks.
Okay. That should keep him alive.
I owe you one.
Alright. Because, yeah, he does have elemental resist as well. Okay. So, I believe we picked up what was in there, right? Yeah. We picked up the Dwarven Hammer, and there were also beautiful boots. I know what these are. They're the boots of Elvenkind. And these are advantage on dexterity ability checks. You do not have to attune to these. And if I have advantage on... These are clothing as well. If I have advantage on dex stealth checks, that's just one more bonus for M here, acting as our scout. Okay, so now we can head back to the forest. So let's see where the Temple of the Lost God is. It's Caer Ellis. Okay. So it's kind of on our way back. 34 units of food. It'd take 8 long rests. That's not gonna work. That would be 24. I'd have 10 units of food left. That's only 2 days. That's not enough. So let's head back to the Dark Castle. We'll grab some more food. And this is where a ranger, or a wizard for that matter, if you have the Goodberry Scroll and can read the spell off of it, would really come in handy, because then you don't have to worry about food anymore if you have the Goodberry spell. It's one of those things that GMs normally give you right off the bat, just so you don't have to worry about any of this carrying food stuff. It's actually in the core rules, but not a lot of GMs or DMs that I've worked with have ever really utilized that mechanic. Unless there's a specific plot line behind it. Okay, what we'll do is we'll head out to, or we'll go pick up some more food. We will head out of the major gate again and get to whatever it is, the castle, the Keep of the Shield, or whatever it is, and see if it's shorter to travel from there. And while I'm back here, maybe I can buy another ring of fire resistance. Okay, and the major gate. Head back to Caer. We can go turn in this quest on the quest board. Pick up our reward. So let's go to the quest board first. Okay, and we turned in wartime treasure. So we got a magnificent dagger. I know what those are. Those are more gloves of missile snaring. And the magnificent dagger. I think there's probably just a dagger +2. Maybe even +1. But I think it's +2. Yeah, it's +2. Okay, so the gloves of missile snaring, though, have to be attuned. And I don't know... I mean, this doesn't really do us anything other than carry weight. So I guess I could put them in here. Not entirely sure it's going to do anything either way, though. We're already fully attuned here because he's already wearing the gloves of thievery anyway. He could give up the headband of intellect, but again, not really a big deal. I think I'm probably gonna... sell him. So we don't need the dagger +2. A good amount of gold. The gloves of missile snaring I don't want either. And we're going to pick up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's another 5 days of food. I'm going to sell the crossbow +2. Well, no, I can put that on my bard. There's no real need for it on either one, but they're silenced or something. I don't know. I could use it as a backup. It's a light crossbow, so it's a simple weapon. We will sell the longbow. Yep, that's it. Okay, so let's go see if I can buy another ring of fire resistance. And I think that's from Hadlon here, right? Hadlon.
Clear skies, adventurers. Anything new for the Arcanian?
If I can buy one more here, that would put me in a good spot. I can get Sharon out of the way of all of them. Okay, so I buy that from not from here. I buy that from here, from Halman. Let's see if he replenished. I've got the unfinished business mod set to replenish stock, so hopefully it did.
Clear skies, my friends. You have some treasure in your backpacks?
We do require your services.
And I can. Good. Okay, and that is definitely going on him here in a little bit. I'll take off one of these, probably, well, no, probably Stunning Strike. So it'll probably be the cloak that'll take off. But yeah, we'll want him, since he's going to be down there in the mix on this with melee, I'll want him to have fire resistance when he's down there as well. Like I say, I don't think he has elemental resistance yet. So I'll take a look at it and see, but again, I don't think he does. But yeah, I'll take a look through it and just see what he's picked up. So I think what we're going to do is call the stream for today. We're only 3 minutes short because the next side quest, Temple of the Lost Gods, is is pretty long. We're going to go meet Arwen out there. And it's a bit of a walkthrough to get to it. It's probably an hour worth or so. Plus, there's a really big fight at the end of it. And in the downtime here, I would like to figure out what else I can craft on the way out there. See if I can get some more buffs for my party members as far as their gear goes, and kind of get them set up that way. And see what we can do to try and help that out a little bit. And then we will head off and do that, and we are going to be quickly approaching the end of the Crown of the Magister set of campaign quests. The Mind of the Master was the last real long one. We have 2 more, I think, the Missing Piece and Erelai. But I don't think we have... Well, we might have 1 more side quest that I think of after this. But we'll kind of be quickly approaching the end of this, and then we're going to head into the next DLC following this immediately on, as we prep and continue playing through this game in preparation for Solasta 2 Early Access, which I mentioned last week is going to be released on March the 12th. So we should have more than enough content here to get us through continuing playing Solasta until we get into Early Access, and then we'll switch into that. So, oh, and hey, Rudi, welcome. I didn't see, if you posted, I didn't see you when you came in. I apologize for that. But welcome. Good to see you again. Thank you for being here. So, as always, thank you all very much for being here. Thank you all for the comments and the support. I can't say enough about it because, like I always say, without your support, none of this would be possible. This is Commander Jorval saying until next time, fare thee well.